the acoustic first, which I have it over here. I recorded it with the same mic that I'm recording this right now. Again, I'm doing all this on a very low budget because I mean I'm only 17. But yeah, I recorded it with a Blue Yeti microphone. It's only $100. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's obviously not the best either, and there's way better and more professional ways of recording guitar. I think it turned out pretty good, and that's also because I added a couple of effects and plugins. So just this is the guitar. First of all, I got a fruity multi-band compressor, and I basically just did this. Like, you can copy these settings. After that, I got a fruity parametric EQ. So I removed all the sub bass because there's a lot of muddy and ugly frequencies that clash with the other instruments, and it doesn't sound too good. Secondly, I went over here and I specifically targeted specific frequencies. Usually these frequencies are in bass and low mid that also sounded very ugly and muddy. And the way I would do that is, so you would go to, for instance, if we wanted to use this is to basically shrink it. So if we were to have it like this and we dropped it down, everything would drop down like that. If we tighten it up like this, only a specific part of the frequency would be removed. This takes a while. Obviously you got to make sure that it all sounds good. Then I added some slight saturation just to make it pop, like you can hear the clear difference. Then a tad bit of reverb. I added some stereo separation, the 88%, 75 wet level, 50 early reflection, 102 dry, and just basically these settings. After adding the reverb, I added a bit more EQ just to emphasize the high notes, the mid and high frequencies, while still dropping a bit the lower frequencies. This is also very important. This is a transient processor, and essentially this would start off like over here in the middle. Essentially the higher you put it, the sharper the beginning, the attack, and it makes it sound much more upfront in the mix. I didn't want it to be too noticeable. I wanted the vocals to shine a bit, so for that reason I left the attack at like about 50, around this area, just to have it more in the background. Then I added a limiter, not for the ceiling or anything, but actually for the noise gates. This is to remove any like white noise or background noise that you might hear in your recording. So in this case, I had the threshold at like -32 decibels, so everything under -32 decibels would be completely removed once we took the gain and cranked it to 0.